Hi everyone, in this video I just want to do a little overview on my experience in driving in the snow in GLE 53 AMG so far. It's been alright, generally. Like you can see, I mean, on the stop sign you stop, it's fine, and then I'm just gonna drift it off a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna slide a little bit. As you can see, I just like drafted off a little bit, and the car managed to I hit it on the gas like pretty good, and on the stop sign, and it didn't slide. I think the rear wheels slided because I could see snow coming from the back, picking it up. But the front wheels, because it's all-wheel drive, they pulled up pretty well. So I didn't slide here. I did slide a little bit on the way down from the garage because there was a little bit of a sliding area. It's 10 o'clock in the morning right now, so there's a little bit in the shade. In the areas where it's not sunny and it's gonna be just like dark shade, slippery slope, kind of like snow, and icy, black ice, whatever you call it. So it's like icy conditions. That's where the car just like gravitated and naturally just like slided down a tiny bit when I was just pulling off on the cold engine and the cold wheels, because we know just the wheels warm up, and that's where like they're picking up some of this like salt, whatever, in the area. So that's where it gets better and it gets more comfortable. But I'm going downhill, about 20 miles an hour. Let's do 20. I'm gonna do a complete stop. So I'm doing complete stop right now. I'm pushing down. ABS system is working, and I'm doing a complete stop here. So this is an emergency situation simulation brake, and you can see there's a lot of wind and blowing down the snow, and it took me like 10 to 15 feet to slow down, maybe even more. So you have to have a buffer in the front of you when you're driving this car. So even this car, as a Jeep and SUV and four-wheel drive, and have to be careful. Even though I've been driving here for a couple of days, and I was much more comfortable than driving in the C-Class four-wheel drive as before. I'm gonna try it again. I'm going 16 miles an hour, so I'm gonna do a complete stop. Okay, now I'm stopped completely. So it takes a couple of seconds to stop, and it does slide. There's a possibility that it does slide because on the corners, because I had this experience to me on a corner. I was going off. I was trying to turn for the first time when I got into these winter conditions, and it was a sharp turn, and I couldn't make it. I basically just like drifted off and like almost hit this wall of snow. I didn't hit it likely. I wasn't going too fast, but I couldn't control the car, and it was just like going on its own, as you know it. So it's overall I'm happy with how comfortable it gets driving on in the snow overall, but you still have to watch out, obviously. So not like speeding or not doing anything crazy. Even though I would love to go in the empty parking lot and do a couple of drifts, that would be fun too. So you see some roads like fully covered in snow, beautiful mountains in the back there. So there's no more snow here. Well, when I get more snow, something more exciting to show, I'll try to do another test on the recording. I'll see. Would be interesting to see how this car actually drifts, going sideways, or when you brake in emergency conditions, because that's the one thing that I usually do when I get in snow conditions. I just like to test the car and test the boundaries of the car to understand where's the limit, where's the edge that I can push this car to in safe conditions. So when it's not safe conditions, meaning when there are cars around, people around, I understand the boundaries of this car. I understand the risks of driving in these conditions, because there's always risk. Okay, thanks a lot for watching. I'm gonna do more of these later on as I get more snow, and yeah, stay warm out there. Peace.